My name is Dorothea Jensen, and I am the author of The Riddle of Pencroft Farm. Riddle has been in print now for 30 years, and I'm very happy to say that many schools use it as a way of making the American Revolution come alive for young readers. You might wonder where I came up with the spirituous beverage called perry, which plays a role in this story. I have to say that once again, I use this big fat book called Pennsylvania Agriculture and Country Life 1640 to 1840. It wasn't that gripping, to say the least, but I did manage to find this little bit. The citizenry was by no means as democratic then as it is now. Old world class distinctions were transferred to America and flourished here until after the Revolution. The upper classes drank imported wine. The middle classes drank cider. Perry, which is pear cider, peach brandy, peach vinegar, a sort of cider, and other homemade fermented fruit juices. So once I discovered perry, I decided to use it in my story, and I decided that at Pencroft Farm, perry making was a big deal. Here is Geordie first telling Lars about making perry and what it was. Actually, I much preferred my outdoor tasks, like making perry in the fall when the picking was done. Making what? The perry, cider made from pears instead of apples, a hard cider fermented into alcohol, Geordie said. And there were plenty of other chores to do, picking apples and pruning trees and all the other farm and orchard tasks. Then, after my brother Will left home, I had to deliver the perry and cider and fruit to the inns and take it into Philadelphia on market days. 'Twas difficult, but Father insisted I was grown enough to shoulder my brother's work as well as my own. At the time I was writing The Riddle of Pencroft Farm, the really hot drink for many people that was very, very popular was water called Perrier water. And so when I read that there was something that they drank in the 18th century called perry, something snapped in my brain, and I thought, maybe I can figure out a way to link those two things together. Of course, those of you who have already read this story probably know what I'm talking about. And it's in the chapter Seeing Sights in Center City, which is the 20th century iteration of someone going to the city tavern in downtown Philadelphia. And in this case, Lars and his family are eating lunch at the city tavern. And this is what happens. "Interesting," said Dad, reading his menu. "This was quite a popular spot with the founding fathers. John Adams called it the most genteel tavern in America, and they all came here to celebrate after signing the Declaration of Independence. Wonder what drink they used to toast that big event." Mom replied, "Some kind of toddy or punch, I imagine." Her words gave me an idea. When the waitress came to take our order, I told her I wanted the tavern pasty. Then, gathering my courage, I went on, "And for a drink, I think I'll have perry." Mom laughed and said, "My, what adult tastes you're getting, Lars. I never thought you'd forgo soda pop for that." I could hardly wait to see if I'd get what I had requested, and watched eagle-eyed as the waitress placed a green bottle in front of me. Then I read the label. It said, Perrier